This program is called Hazard Communications, Your Right to Know. More importantly, it's your need to know. You already have an understanding of the chemicals you use at home and work, and you certainly are aware that some chemicals can be hazardous to your health if used improperly. Treat all chemicals as potential physical and health hazards. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but why take a chance? Water can be dangerous if you don't use it properly. Common hand lotion will make you sick if you drink it. The point we're trying to make is to treat all chemicals with respect. Read and follow the information printed on the label. The next step in the educational process is to know more information about the chemicals used in your job. Your employer maintains a material safety data sheet on every chemical in the workplace. This MSDS is provided by the chemical manufacturer and contains information on each chemical. A chemical inventory is maintained, and if a new chemical, such as a new cleaner or paint, is introduced, a material safety data sheet will be maintained by your employer. The MSDS serves several important functions. The information on the MSDS is used by management to determine the type of safety equipment needed to protect against potential hazards. The information is also the basis for policies and procedures to reduce potential physical and health hazards, including how to safely use, store, handle, and dispose of a particular chemical. The information contained in the material safety data sheet is available to you if you're interested in more information about a specific chemical. All you have to do is check the information on the data sheet. Each chemical has specific procedures that must be carefully followed. This information is also used to prepare emergency action plans. Although the sections may be different on your material data sheet, all the information will be contained on the material safety data sheet. It's your right to know, and the information is available. All you have to do is ask your supervisor. Last but not least is chemical signs and labels. Certainly, your employer has established policies and procedures. Therefore, follow your company's guidelines. Generally, every chemical must be labeled with the contents. Frequently, chemicals are shipped in large containers, but the smaller container may not be labeled. It's up to you to identify the contents of all chemical containers. There have been thousands of accidents and injuries because of mislabeled contents or no label at all. Hazard Communications, Your Right to Know is a fancy title for being aware of potential hazards, reading and following the information contained on chemical labels, and of course, if you want more information about a particular chemical, ask your supervisor for the material safety data sheet. This information won't do you any good if you don't put it to use. Chemicals in today's society are here to stay, and many of the chemicals are extremely safe to use. But all chemicals must be treated with respect, and you must always follow the manufacturer's recommendations and instructions. Never mix any chemicals unless you've been trained and authorized by management. Even at home, improper mixing of chemicals can be extremely hazardous. If you mix a common household chlorine cleaner with ammonia, it can form a deadly gas called chloramine. Of course, avoid a very common mistake of thinking more is better. You've all done it, like adding just a bit more of the cleaner or liquid so it will do a better job. If the label specifies 1 tablespoon, don't think 2 or 3 tablespoons will work 2 or 3 times better. Follow the directions. Well, that's about it for now, but it's really up to you to work and act safely. Safety is your responsibility, and all the rules, regulations, policies, labels, or material safety data sheets won't do any good if you don't take the responsibility to perform every job safely. It won't slow you down or interfere with your job. It will reduce accidents and injuries. You can also take safety home with you. Thank you.